When I work with leaders to build a healthy workplace culture, one of the first things I look at to determine how they're doing is the level of office politics in the organization. Office politics is one of the main signs of an unhealthy workplace culture. It is also one of the most damaging behaviors to a team and ultimately to the success of an organization. So what is office politics? It is the activities, attitudes, or behaviors that people use to get or keep power or an advantage within the organization. When people choose their words and actions not based on the truth, but on what they want to get others to do. In other words, it is a form of manipulation. It is also when a person changes what they say and do depending on who is in the room with them. Or not giving credit where credit was due, but rather taking the credit for themselves. And lastly, when individuals blame others when things go wrong instead of taking responsibility. A classic telltale sign of office politics are those meetings before meetings in order to influence the outcome of the official meeting, or those meetings after the official meeting in order to engage in some damage control. The truth is, for an organization to get more done in less time in a way that produces the best results requires just the opposite. It requires a culture of integrity and honesty, where people mean what they say and say what they mean, especially in meetings. Now, the harsh reality is that people engage in office politics largely because it's tolerated and also because it's encouraged and perhaps even rewarded. So what can you as a leader do to reduce the level of office politics in your team or even in your organization? First of all, don't take part in it. Resist the temptation to engage in office politics yourself. Secondly, don't tolerate it. Address it every time you see it, firmly but kindly. And lastly, don't reward people for engaging in it. Instead, actively reward those who say what they really mean and mean what they really say, especially in meetings. Yes, this may sound simple, but I can assure you that it's not necessarily easy. It's going to require effort, persistence, and a lot of courage on your part as the leader. Remember, you are the CRO, the Chief Reminding Officer. Culture flows from the top down, and it's up to you as a leader to put a stop to those behaviors that you don't want to see replicated throughout the organization. And remember why this is important. An organization that has a low amount of office politics gets more done in less time and in a way that produces the best results. My name is Liz Lucht, and I'm on a mission to change the world of work by making organizations more successful, teams more cohesive, and employees more engaged.